Hello, welcome to another Tuesday Talk. Today we are talking to some of the KU Law student organizations. I'm really excited about it. So if each of you, you are all presidents of your organizations, correct? I believe.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So if each of you could introduce yourselves, what year in law school you are, and then also tell us your pronouns, and then which organization you are representing today, because I know that some of you probably are part of more than one, so which one you are representing today.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go. My name is Aidan Graybill. I am going to be a 3L in the fall. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And I am the president of NALSA. I was last year. We just decided to do elections in the fall, but I'm actually on their national board this year. So hopefully I'll find someone else to do the president stuff in the fall, because I don't know about all that.
And what is NALSA?
Oh, sorry. It's the Native American Law Students Association. Gotta love acronyms. Sorry.
You're good. Who's second? Oh, Claudia?
Oh, okay, I'm second. I thought it was the third. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. My name's Claudia Chavarria, and I'm a 3L, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. And I'm the president for HALSA, which is the Hispanic American Law Student Association.
Hello, my name is Cortez Downey. I'm a rising 2L, and I am the president of BLSA, Black Law Students Association.
Hi, I'm Heddy Pierece. Pronouns are she, her, hers. I am the president of OUTLaws and Allies, the LGBTQ+ organization. I'm a rising 2L, I guess if I didn't say that.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sam. I'm the vice president for HALSA. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and hi.
Hey everyone, my name is Mohammad Hameed. I'm a 2L, or excuse me, I'm a rising 3L now actually. Pronouns are he, him, his. I am in the Student Intellectual Property Law Association, but I'm representing Asian Law Student Association, which I'm the president of.
And it is Mohammed's birthday. So.
Yeah, it is my birthday.
So thank you for joining us. That was his first response to my email. So,
I was like, you chose a really good day. This is a special day. I agree.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming. If you wouldn't mind, so I mean, this doesn't have to be a super long Zoom session or anything, but as students are coming into KU Law, obviously one of the coolest things about law school is that you can get involved. You can get as much involved as you want to be. You can do nothing. But I always think involvement is fun because you get to know other people that aren't just in your classes, especially after coming off of all of us being quarantined. I think that student groups are going to be a really good way for everyone to reconnect. So if you each wouldn't mind, and we can go in the same order, talking about what your student organization does, any events that you have, and then how anyone can be a part of that, and if there are any prerequisites, which I'm assuming no, anyone can join. That's the big answer, is that you don't have to be an LGBT plus identifying person to be an outlaw and allies. Excuse me, I can't speak today. So if you all can just talk about your student organizations and what you do and what you're hoping to do in the next year, if you have any of those plans. I know you all probably just got elected, so recently.
So NALSA, our main thing that we do is the NALSA moot court competition that's every year. It's really fun. Heddy was with us last year as our team manager, and hopefully she had fun. I think that we had a good time together. It's very stressful because it is a moot court competition, and like the preparation for it is pretty tough, but it's good experience. It focuses on like federal Indian law or tribal law. Usually that's what the questions are about. But that's also still very broad. So it could still be like criminal law, or last year it was like environmental administrative law. So still a pretty broad range of subjects. And you get to meet a bunch of really cool people there. The judges are really like esteemed, and it's just a really good time. Another thing that I would like to do this next year is like a book drive, because we actually have the Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation that is just like 30 minutes north of Topeka, and their like early childhood learning center needs books. And there's a guy that works at KU. He's a professor, and he has some students that go up there and like help with their program. So I've been trying to get in contact with him. Didn't really work out at the end of this year. Obviously, everything got derailed, but that is a goal for next year. So yeah, that's about it. We have like pretty low group numbers, except for like around moot court. That's when everything starts picking up. So hopefully, maybe get some more membership and do some more events next year. We'll just see how it goes.
How do you become involved in the moot court? Like, is it a class, or do you have to just contact you, or do you know?
So Professor Watts is in charge of it, and he usually sends out like some sort of like packet. I can't remember if he had us sign up, or if, he's pretty informal. So if you just reach out to him and ask about it, I think there's like an announcement that Dean Mai sends out, and you just email him and he'll send you like a tryout packet. And then there's like a week where they do tryouts, and then they make selections. And that happens like in the fall semester, and the competition doesn't begin until like after finals fall semester. And then you have all winter break to write your, write your brief. And then when you come back is when we start practices. So from like January to the competition at the end of February is like when we're practicing. And this next year, I think it's going to be in North Dakota, which isn't super exciting, but they have a pretty great tribal law program there and some pretty cool professors. So I'm still really excited. I know the year after it's supposed to be in Hawaii, so that's kind of sad, but also something to look forward to. At least that's what the rumblings have been. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm kind of upset they didn't want to just do it this year, but whatever.
Maybe you can come back and coach.
Yeah. You can pay for me to go.
There you go. All right.
Okay, I think I'm next now. So for HALSA, we try to do events that teach others in the community about our heritage. So for example, during the first semester, during the fall semester, we do a lot of, for Heritage Month, Hispanic Heritage Month in October, we try to do different activities. We do tabling on the main floor in the common area. So for example, teaching everyone about the flags of different countries that are considered Hispanic, because sometimes we don't even know what countries are considered part of the Hispanic community. We also do a salsa eating competition. That's one of our events for the fall. And one of our big events for the spring semester, it's a salsa event. It's HALSA salsa. So that one, it's about dancing, and that's just to try to bring everyone together through music. And we do have, we still don't have a lot of members, so we're still trying to grow and just teach others about who we are and what we represent. So there's no prerequisites to join. Everyone's welcome to come and join. Just try to come be active and participate in our events. And we're still trying to plan more events that engage everyone in the school and the community about teaching everyone about many of the rights we have, the many events that have been happening currently regarding, well, especially like in our community. So there's still a lot of planning to do. Sadly, we couldn't do a lot of our events last year because of the pandemic, but they'll be pending for next year. Hopefully they can happen, and we'll be waiting for them to occur. Hopefully the HALSA salsa, so we'll see.
Yeah. Sam, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, I think Claudia pretty much mentioned everything, but we also have a blood drive.
Oh yes.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it this year, so probably next year. But yeah, we don't have any requirements. Everyone's welcome to join. And yeah, we want more members. So everyone's welcome.
How do people join HALSA? Do they just contact you, or is there an announcement when school starts?
Yeah, so I mean, they can do either. They can always contact us. What we try to do also is try to announce on the Facebook pages, because I think that's where everyone's usually the most active at, when we'll have our first meetings or when we have meetings throughout the semester. And we will also try to just send out emails for everyone to just know when we'll have our first meetings. And you're always welcome to join. It's not a requirement that you have to go to the first meeting. I know there's a lot of meetings happening at the beginning of the semester that sometimes conflict with one another. So you can always just reach out and we'll always be there, and we'll be welcoming you to join us.
Awesome, thank you. Cortez?
Hello again. This is Cortez. I think I might have neglected to share my pronouns before, so in case that I did, my pronouns are he, him, and his. I am representing BLSA and Black Law Students Association. And BLSA's mission is to articulate and promote the educational, professional, political, and social needs and goals of Black law students and students of color. But as has already been mentioned, BLSA welcomes all students interested in the furtherance of this purpose. There are a number of BLSA programs and initiatives that you can look forward to in the upcoming school year. But the biggest event that BLSA is known for is the Thanksgiving Food Drive, which provides canned goods and ethnic hair care products to organizations in Lawrence and the greater Kansas City area. Something we're also looking forward to this upcoming year is hopefully more partnership and collaboration with the BLSA chapters at Washburn and UMKC. This past year, we were able to do some like fellowship activities with Washburn, not so much with UMKC. So we're looking forward to changing that this year, hopefully. For anyone who's interested in joining BLSA or learning more about the organization, you can be on the lookout for emails or announcements as we move closer into the semester about our meetings and things like that. You can also like us on Facebook. It's KU Black Law Students Association. And you can also email me directly at cortez.downey@ku.edu.
Awesome. And BLSA also helps with, and this did not happen this past semester because of COVID, but Rise to the Law Day with the student athletes.
Yes.
Have you ever been a part? No, you haven't been able to yet. So Rise to the Law Day is a really cool program where KU Law partners with KU Athletics, and undergraduate athletic students are able to experience, they get a fake problem, and then they get to select who's going to be the defense or the prosecutor, the judge, and then they do a mock, like a mock trial, but it's very low stakes and very low key, and it only lasts an hour. So it's kind of like a Law and Order SVU program, but not. So that's fun, and we were supposed to have that, but obviously that didn't happen. So you can help me with that next year.
Can't wait. Another great thing to look forward to.
I know. All right, Heddy.
Okay, so Outlaws and Allies is the organization that I'm representing, and like Bria said, you don't have to be queer to be a member. Certainly an ally. We welcome all members, and really anyone that's wanting to further diversity in the law school are welcome to. I know many of the groups here. We generally host speakers and panels. This last year we did a panel of 2 of our professors and an attorney over to the Title VII cases in the Supreme Court. We do tabling on National Coming Out Day. We coordinate with KU Main Campus for Pride Month on Main Campus, which is generally April. We do a tailgate with the high schoolers, Gay Straight Alliance, and then we also host a lot of happy hours about once a month, maybe every other month, but also coordinate with 𝐠𝐫𝐨𝐮𝐩𝐬, which is the queer attorneys group in Kansas City. And we've got to do some volunteering with the legal aid clinic, and we look forward to partnering with many of the diversity groups in the fall and other missions that they are doing.
Awesome, thanks. And you, Outlaws hosted the Diversity in Law Banquet this past year, right?
Yes, I didn't get to go to it because I was at the NALSA competition, but I planned decorations. Yeah, so I, yes, Outlaws hosted last year. I don't know who's hosting next year.
Okay, awesome. and Mohammad.
Cool.
Birthday boy.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said earlier, Mohammad Hameed, president of the Asian Law Student Association. So some prerequisites, there are none, as we mentioned earlier. Just if you are interested in being part of the Asian Law Student Association, if you are Asian yourself, both of those parties are more than welcome. Our goals at ALSA are to promote the Asian community within the legal community and make the legal community aware of Asians in the legal community. And that involves the difficulties, in particular what they have in the legal profession with regards to their Asian culture and prospects within the legal field. So an example of an event that we did last year, and really the event, we host one keynote speaker per year. And so last year that was Professor 𝐠𝐫𝐨𝐮𝐩𝐬. And so he's a huge civil rights activist, and his research interests are in Islamic law and in constitutional law. He's a professor at Arkansas Law. And so we look forward to doing something similar of that nature next year, assuming, of course, that circumstances permit us to do so. But yeah, if you're interested in being involved, do reach out to me or hit me up on Facebook, or we'll be active on Facebook once the school year gets going, so you can respond to that as well. But when the first meeting is announced, I'll let everybody know on Facebook, and then do feel free to come down. We still have, I think, 2 or 3 board positions available. So if you wanted to throw something on your resume, that's definitely available to you.
Awesome, thanks. And so what I will probably do, if you all are cool with it, I'm going to put you on the spot, is put your email addresses and the organization you represent in the Class of 2023 Facebook group. So if anyone has any questions that wasn't able to join today, they can ask you directly. Is that cool with everyone? Yeah. I guess it'd be kind of sad if you said no, so just pressuring you. And then if your organization has a Facebook page, I'll link that as well on the Class of 2023 page, so everyone can start liking that and being involved in your Facebook page. Is that cool?
NALSA has one, but all the login information has not been passed down. So if you happen to see one,
I'll find it.
Yeah, just don't, I don't know, maybe don't link it, because I don't know how to access it, and
okay,
I can't do anything with it. So I need to
Sounds
figure that
good. Sounds good. There is a lot of transition still happening. So, so thank you all. Kevin, do you have any questions?
Am I the only one here?
I think so.
Thanks for coming.
Well, Brianna, this isn't going to surprise you too much, but I'm definitely interested in Native American Law Students Association. I've worked with a Indian tribe in Wisconsin for their Indian Child Welfare Office for the past 2.5 years. So I'm excited to pursue the federal Indian law kind of related track. So I definitely will be joining that group.
Yay!
Yeah, I find all that stuff very interesting, and I've worked with Forest County Potawatomi up here before, sort of. And I know some have relatives in Kansas for the Prairie Band, for sure. So yeah, I think I talked to Sean, Professor Watts, I got to get back into that habit, back in February about the competition. That's not something you can do in your first year, correct?
It actually is. It's one of the only, well, it's that one, and then there's another moot court. I think it's Jessup, which is international law. Yeah, so those 2 you can do your first year.
And I probably will pursue that.
It's super fun.
Yeah, in my free time, I like to read federal Indian cases. I'm still waiting on the McGirt versus Oklahoma decision with regard to Oklahoma. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then Outlaws and Allies, I've got my, this was like way too expensive, but yeah, I'll figure that out too. And then just okay. Cat.
Does anyone else have any cats around?
Yes.
So much.
And then I'm weighing because you know, I grew up in an African American household. I have 2 Ethiopian American sisters, and then also a Chinese American sister. So I'm debating if I'll have enough free time to join Black Law Students Association and or Asian Law Students Association as well.
Join them all and just go to the events if you can.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I went whenever I could help out, I did. Or if I could ever support at an event, I did. And it's so much fun because you meet so many people. So you will have time. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's the transition away from working full time to just doing student stuff again. That'll be intriguing for sure.
Yeah, I was in a similar situation too. I came straight from working full time into law school, and I think the transition, as long as you hold yourself accountable and treat it like a job, then you'll find that making it to events is a lot easier than you would think. Actually, if you just go straight 8 to 5 for law school, and then after that, I mean, most events happen outside of business hours anyway, so you can get a hold of it. I think that as long as you stay disciplined.
Mm-hmm. And I had a random question for you, Mohammed.
Yeah.
Is that an iPad you're using? Is that something you would suggest that someone gets for law school? Is that kind of like preference?
You know, it's good. I mean, I hate printing things out, so I just tend to write on this. But it's nice to have. I think that you don't need to go for like the most expensive one, but having a tablet is nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, that's all
Yeah.
I have.
I encourage everyone to go to the events because as someone who's been out for over 5 years now, that's really all I remember. The events are what you are going to remember after graduation. So I remember HALSA Salsa very well. Mayor Lucas was dancing at the Storm. So pre his mayorhood. So it's the events that you're going to remember after graduation when you're practicing is my experience. And I think the experience of most of my graduating classmates. So, yeah.
Right on. Alrighty.
All right. Does anyone have anything else? We can make this one a short one this Tuesday. All right. Thank you, everyone. And happy birthday, Mohammad.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.